Have you ever noticed the water in a film? Probably not. And that's the point. When digital artists get water right, it disappears into the story. Their painstaking work is invisible, letting you focus on the action, not the pixels. The moment you notice the water, the illusion breaks. The best animated water is the water you forget was animated at all. When water is right, you're lost in the story. When it's wrong, the magic is gone. Animating a robot is like puppeteering. You control a digital skeleton, pose it, and the computer fills in the motion. It's predictable and contained. Water is chaos. Millions of droplets, each moving and interacting independently. You can't rig a splash, you can only set rules and let physics take over. Animators define initial conditions, gravity boundaries, a volume of water, then hit simulate and hope for the best. The computer calculates every interaction, creating swirling, emergent motion. With a robot, the artist is in control. With water, they're more like a gardener, guiding, tweaking, but never commanding every detail. They surrender control to physics and computation. This unpredictability makes animating water a nightmare, even for experts. It's not about direct control, it's about setting the stage and letting nature run wild. The result? Beautiful, chaotic realism, if everything goes right. If not, the illusion falls apart. Fluid dynamics, the science of how water moves, is governed by the Navier-Stokes equations. These equations can describe everything from candle smoke to crashing waves. But they're so complex, no one can solve them perfectly, not even supercomputers. Visual effects studios use clever cheats, approximations that look real, without solving the full equations. Technologies like flip solvers blend particle and grid methods for more control and stability. Even so, the computational cost is massive. A few seconds of simulated water can mean terabytes of data and days of processing on render farms. Every particle's position, velocity, and state must be tracked across thousands of frames. It's brute force, throwing immense computing power at a problem too elegant to solve directly. The result is a carefully crafted illusion of reality. But behind every splash is a mountain of math and data. The artistry is in making the impossible look effortless, and the audience never knows. In filmmaking, time is money, and water simulations are expensive. A director's small note, "Make that wave bigger," can mean redoing an entire week's work. Changing one parameter ripples through the whole simulation. More particles, new foam, different reflections. The simulation must restart from scratch, costing time and money. While computers churn, other departments wait. Lighting, compositing, everything stalls. Delays can cost studios millions. New tools like Bifrost offer faster previews, helping artists iterate before committing to final, high-res simulations. But the fundamental problem remains. High-quality water is risky and costly. A single creative tweak can trigger a tidal wave of delays. Studios gamble every time they take on a big water scene. The stakes are high, and the margin for error is tiny. Water is still one of the riskiest effects in film, but when it works, it's worth every penny. We're all experts on water. Our brains have been simulating it since childhood. We know how a puddle, a cup of tea, or a crashing wave should look and move. That's why faking water is so hard. We spot mistakes instantly. Water has its own uncanny valley. If it's almost right, it feels wrong. Tiny details matter. The speed of ripples, the look of foam, the scale of movement. Water behaves differently at every size, and our brains know it. Artists can't just scale up a splash to make an ocean. Each requires unique simulation. Viscosity, aeration, translucency, all must be perfect for the context. Even with today's tech, animating water pushes our limits. We can fake aliens and explosions, but water's complexity still humbles us. Each film gets us closer, but nature's chaos remains a step ahead. The challenge continues, and that's what makes water the ultimate test for animators. When they succeed, we don't notice, and that's the highest praise.